In a change to our advertised schedule, we've a double bill of Fair City from 3 today here on RTE1. Now though, Shortland Street.
Mark just drove past us.
No, he can't be. He's at a seminar.
I was sure it was him.
This thing you have with Maya is so bent and twisted. I don't even want to think about it.
Tanya, she's pregnant.
She's what?
I really hurt her, Maya.
Did he ask you to come here?
Did he ask you to lie about where you were?
Sorry.
You have a good day.
Good Oscar.
Get your act together, mate.
I'll take it out on him.
Come on.
See ya.
Well, get your butt on a plane, buddy. Yeah, and give Condi my love. Can you ask her to email me those figures? Yeah, it is the best news. Hey, see ya.
You're happy?
There's a bunch of very happy people back home, too. They're very excited this thing is finally happening. You are brilliant. But you know that already, huh? Now, we just got to find the talent.
The talent?
Yeah, the real people, the parents and kids.
Oh, Callum could help with that. He'd love it.
Excellent. He seems okay.
Yeah, he is. Once you get past his in-your-face manner. You better watch him now. He'll be trying for credit on the show.
Well, you want to set up a meeting with him?
Oh, I'm your PA now.
Today would be good.
Well, you're not finding the new drug protocol.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that. We were hoping you might find Brenda another minority to pick on. Lesbians, perhaps, left-handers, people who don't park their supermarket trolleys properly.
You have a suggestion box?
Oh yeah, my favourite is, tell the silly cow to pull her head in.
She'll settle down.
I'm not seeing any sign of it. Has anyone ever done a psychological profile on Brenda? You think I'm joking?
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, hey, you got your presentation ready?
Sorry?
X-ray conference this morning.
Yeah, I'm all sorted. I just need to get set up.
Good. Oh, and what are you doing at lunchtime?
Nothing.
Grab a pie, meet me in my exam room. You can fill me in on that seminar.
Sure thing. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, it's Guy Warner here. Yeah, he said he'd spoken to you. You guys worked in the States, huh? Brilliant. Yeah, it's mainly a money thing. We're doing the pilot here. Yeah, it's 1 commercial hour, studio-based, and maybe 5 minutes location if we can swing to it. I would appreciate it if you could find me a good DOP. Excellent. Well, you've got my number. I look forward to talking to you. Ciao.
Who was that?
A person called Rebecca.
Rebecca who?
Rebecca, who is a production manager.
What are you up to?
Just putting together a wee little show.
What wee little show?
My pilot.
You're kidding, you don't have the money to make the pilot.
Come here. I have rather a lot of dosh, a fantastic backer, and it's all on.
Is he for real?
Which bit of him?
He says the show's back on.
Yeah, apparently.
That's fantastic. Where'd you get the money from?
I met an angel.
Who?
None of your business. But I am going to take you and Tony out to lunch today, and we're going to crack up in a bottle of something very old, very expensive, and very fizzy.
Can we do it another day? I'm going out with Uncle Chris.
Who?
He's taking me around the orthopedics department.
Oh, neat.
I can't come either. Some of us actually have real jobs.
You guys are so boring.
Morning, Shanti.
Morning, Doctor.
Justine, please. How are things? You settling in all right?
Yes, thanks.
Coping with the firm but fair Brenda?
She's a good teacher.
Be nice to Mrs. Short. Figure out what should happen next, and I'll be with you in a tick. How are you doing, Mrs. Lover?
Still a little sleepy.
That's the pain relief. It'll only be for another day or so. Excuse us, Mrs. Lover. Her IV hasn't been changed. What's the story?
I don't know. I wasn't on yesterday.
We have a night shift. They clearly didn't pick it up. Change it, please, ASAP. I'll chart antibiotics for the infection.
Thanks. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Now, May, this is Mark Weston, a doctor here.
Hello, mate.
Now, May has a history of heart failure and atrial fibrillation. She's been feeling weak and dizzy since she took several of her pills earlier. Over to you.
Sorry?
Well, you're our toxicology man. I'm just going to stand here and watch and learn. But not if it takes all day.
Right, do you have your pills with you, mate?
In my bag.
Do you mind if I take a look? Can you tell me which ones you took and how many?
I took a handful, a good handful.
You wanted to harm yourself?
Put myself out of my misery.
Okay.
Heart rate 48, BP 90/60.
Set up an ECG, please. Right, we're going to get you stabilised and feeling better, May, and then we'll have another chat.
Now, differential diagnosis for a patient presenting with bradycardia and hypertension.
Beta blockers, digitalis, and calcium channel blockers.
And
I'm not sure.
anticholinesterase drugs. Not bad. I'll leave you to it.
3 days.
Correct. Whoever was running the ward last night needs a bollocking.
Point taken.
You do see the irony here.
Oh, I'm sorry,
While
I
you're
don't
just
quite...
bearing up your own backside in bureaucracy, what are your staff doing? Taking their eye off the ball because they're spending half their time chasing after doctors with drug orders.
I find that offensive.
I'll tell you what offensive is, Brenda. A patient after major surgery having to contend with an infected IV site. Deal with it.
Hey, Alice, you're needed out front. We've got a busload of tourists arriving.
We're doing tour parties now.
No, we're doing what sounds a lot like salmonella. Is that atropine doing the trick?
Not brilliantly, no. I've ordered a digoxin level and given her activated charcoal.
Which calculation are you going to use for the digibind? The weight over 100 or the total digitalis body load?
I was planning on looking that up.
Well, you shouldn't have to look it up.
Yeah, no.
Well, where were you when they covered calculations in the seminar, Mark, in the toilet?
Right.
But look, it's Toxicology 101, not rocket science. Everyone studying for Part 2s knows and memorises that calculation.
I didn't go to the seminar. Something personal came up.
Personal?
Yeah.
And you wait until now to tell me.
I know.
Don't bother, Mark. I don't have time for this.